We are starting off part 13 with a very down, sad looking Willow. And I'd say she's also a little bit pensive. She's definitely thinking about this conversation literally just happened, like just now. But yeah, we've got Willow, still got her phone in her hand. She's literally just received the text messages. Timothy has taken the day off work because we've asked him to take the day off work because first of all, we're in our second trimester. So this baby is coming soon. We probably do want to get a scan for it. I also was looking at our relationship. So Timothy, it's not going well. It's not going well. We are in the red. We feel like we have a personal rift towards him. We're feeling hurt. Willow's a people person, so the decline of her friendship with Timothy is especially painful. It's hard not to take it personally. Timothy also has a rift towards us, but he's also furious about us cheating. He can't believe Willow would do this to their relationship. Just the sight of Willow will remind Timothy that Willow betrayed his trust and cheated on him, and he's feeling hurt. Timothy feels wronged by Willow, and being around Willow will remind Timothy of that pain. Now, as for Andy, he actually did text us to end our affair. So we still have a deeply connected sentiment with him. We were a little bit hurt in the text message response that we got. So I was playing as Andy when I ended their affair and that's when I scripted that whole text, but we actually did officially end it using the mods through Andy. The response from Willow was I thought we had a great thing going, but if this is what's best for you. So she accepted it. So while they're no longer friends and they're no longer romantic, there's maybe a little bit of hurt there. I think Willow has, to a degree, she's accepted it. And what I really think is, I know with Timothy, he's always trying to do the right thing. I truly believe that he really wants to do right by Willow, do right by his kids. He also probably would purchase a lottery ticket. But I also think that Timothy doesn't always know exactly what the right thing is to do. He can be, it's like sometimes he tries really hard, but sometimes he just kind of gets it wrong. Like he does not the right thing. I think we all have people like that. Oh my gosh, and look, Lauren is coming over. She probably could tell in our text messages that we were feeling a little bit down. Willow is feeling pretty tired and just generally not great. I think I'm actually going to buy her an energy potion. Now, we don't often use these in game, but I think that she's going to need it for today. So we're gonna take an upper to help us get through the day. Willow needs to stop cleaning. I need these two to come sit here. And I think don't usually do this, but I'm gonna turn autonomy off for now because I do think we need to have a conversation and our Sims get a bit distracted and we're not getting distracted today. So come sit down, please, Willow. Where are you? There we go. So I think we're going to kind of go through and we're going to make a bit of a plan with these two. And we're going to try and really have them iron out what exactly it is that they both want. Let's ask reasons for having cheated. Now, I don't know if I'm 100% sure why Willow has cheated, but I'm interested to see what the options are. And we can kind of figure out what we think makes the most sense for her. This is obviously a tough question, and it could be that there's more than one reason. Because I know one of them is she could say she was intoxicated and it simply happened, but it's more than that. We know that I think it could be that she craved affection and attention. No love left between Willow. That's not necessarily true because there was some love between them. It could be that Willow cares about a partner and she knows that they care about her too, but not enough. She needs more attention, more affection, more time, more everything, as long as it puts her in the center of a person's life. We could also put that there wasn't a single reason. Why don't we just say, couldn't give a single reason, it happened. There must have been a lot of little things adding up to the point where choices aligned in her mind in such a way. I think we'll do that. Oh, what is this? He wants to insult her. That actually added to the personal rift, I think. But I think it's good that we're honest. And I think because Timothy is a bit of a fixer, look, he's being mean to her. I thought I said no autonomy. Because he's a fixer, I think they would discuss and he would tell Willow that, while he didn't father this child, and I think he's a little bit thinking about the child here and rescuing the child, because obviously now he knows that Andy has left. I think Willow will have told him this. But I do think that he would not want this child to feel left out because they do have 4 children together. And no matter what happens, he wants this child to feel like they belong with their siblings. Okay, now I think at this point, this is where we start talking about I think we would say that, I'm not happy with how it happened, but it's not like I don't really have a regret because I think that this has made a lot clear to me. And I think this is where she would talk about possibly having a separation. Now let's see here. Love is dead. What are our options for a separation? The love is dead. Loving another. Can't provide investment. Willow just can't be bothered. Life crisis. Ghost of a partner. Partner's too distant. Cheater. We're the cheater. A woohoo life. Where? A mistake. They shouldn't have even gone together to begin with. That it was all for the wrong reasons and could never work. Feels like nothing will make Willow change her mind. I actually think that this makes sense. I think that she feels like maybe their relationship was a mistake. Now, it's a little bit harsh to word it like that, but I think that she's kind of realized that she's always been chasing something. She's been chasing a specific lifestyle, and now she has everything that she was chasing, but it's not fulfilling her. It's not helping her to feel fulfilled or feel happiness. So I think we would tell him that them getting together was a mistake. I don't know if they can do an amicable separation. So we're definitely separated at this point. All the kids are coming home, of course. Oh my gosh, Courtney swiped an object while she was at school. All right, let's see how this went. Willow is putting an end to her romantic relationship with Timothy A. So that's it. I think that we have ended this relationship. Let's see how everyone's feeling. Not amicable from permanent separation. Willow tried to ask for a peaceful, amicable, permanent separation, but was met with anger. Seems that the only path available is a conflictual one then. No, not amicable. They want an amicable separation after everything, and after asking for a breakup to begin with, it simply can't happen. There'll never be anything even remotely close to amicable between them again. He has heartbreak-fueled fury. How could that sim betray Timothy like that? How dare that sim show their face? And he's feeling aggravated in the conversation. So, I mean, I did really want to try and have them have an amicable situation because they do need to co-parent still, and at the very least, we should do this for all our many children that we have, including the child that Timothy does want to accept despite his feelings against Willow and Andy right now. I think for the kids' sake, Timothy can recognize that it is important for the child to at least feel loved and cared for. I'm putting the autonomy back on so the kids can actually shower and stuff. But we are officially separated. Now they're still living together for now. And part of the reason I'm doing it this way instead of doing it as soon as we become an adult is because divorces take time. They don't happen overnight. So I do want us to be able to take this time before Willow ages up to figure out exactly what it is we're doing. So by Wednesday next week, she will become an adult, and that's when we start our next phase. For now, let's serve some dinner, and we're probably going to have to find a way to talk about this with our kids. I'm just not sure exactly how we're going to do that. So we know Ashton is my favorite child in this family, and he's super mature. He's one of those kids that I think people would probably say seems much older than he actually is, and I do think he's had to take on a lot of responsibility in the household. I wouldn't be surprised if I think all the kids, we saw them hiding up here when Willow and Timothy were fighting the other day. I think all the kids are maybe feeling the tension in the home. And I think it would actually also be Ashton, because I think Ashton is also Willow's favorite. I think he maybe would have talked to his mom because he was outside. I think it was last part. We were having a talk at the picnic table talking about the baby, and he came out while they were in the middle of a huge argument. I think he will have talked to his mom and maybe be encouraging her a little bit that maybe Willow and his dad should really be thinking about what's best for them, and that, the kids, they'll be sad, but they will be able to figure it out. And the siblings, I think that they will find a way to take care of each other through this because it is hard. It's a hard thing for the entire family, but also it's not like kids are blind to when there is family strife. So I think that Willow has realized that as well. And this facade that she's had up this whole time, and she's been, trying to fool herself with it. I think she's also been hoping that her kids just wouldn't notice all the problems they have. But of course the kids notice. Oh, look at that. Mabel is tidying up for us. How nice. Let's go over here and get the kids to clean up a little bit. It's pretty messy in here. We can get a few of them cleaning, helping each other out. I think tomorrow we are going to redecorate the girls' bedroom so that they can have something a little bit more mature. Oh, she's feeling angry. She's got those fears. What does she want to do? Make a friend, swipe an item. I want to see, what did she swipe today? Is it in here? Is it in the family inventory? Probably in here. It's this. Oh my gosh. Just Justin fan poster. She stole this from school. Let's put this up on her side of the room, and we can probably go ahead and sell the night lights. We'll finish doing the room tomorrow, but I want to put this up. Obviously, she likes it. It's important to her. Timothy's in bed. It's Timothy's birthday coming up next week too, and then we have our careers fairs day on Tuesday. And is Mabel's birthday our birthday? When is Mabel's birthday? It said it was coming up. I don't see another birthday on here. Is it on here? Oh yeah, her birthday is on Friday. We might have another them aging up this part. All right, and I don't know where Willow is going to sleep because I don't think she feels comfortable sleeping in the bed, which is fair enough. And I don't think she would want the kids to notice though right now because they haven't really told the family, but maybe we could get like a cot or something set up. Maybe she'll just kind of like try to stay up as much as she can during the night and then she'll sleep during the day while everyone is out of the house. Yeah, so definitely we are not going to school today. It's not a school day. I didn't realize it was Harvestfest. So I guess we didn't need to make Ashton stay up all night so that he did his homework and everything. Ashton is going to the aquarium. Oh, cool. I guess Ashton's going to school. He has a field trip scheduled. That's kind of cool. It will be nice, I think, for him to get out of the house. Definitely there's a lot going on here, so I don't think he will be sad about that or feel like he's missing out on anything. All right, well, it looks like it's Timothy and the kids then, because even Ashton is not here to help parent. So, Timothy, what do you have planned for the day? I don't think he has anything planned at all. Oh, this is cute. He's playing dolls with Mabel. See, I think Timothy, again, like he really wants to always do the right thing. And he's definitely going to want to be there for her kids. One thing is that Willow does take the kids, but I think that the kids will keep seeing their dad. I don't necessarily like the idea of the kids like being with just one parent full time. I think it's important for them to see both their parents since they were raised by both of them. So we will make sure that Timothy keeps seeing the kids. Well, we should probably do some of the Thanksgiving activities. He can't even do Thankful Spirit. He ignores this tradition from being jealous. Fair enough, Timothy. Maybe we can have Timothy try to cook a grand meal today. Let's send a thank you card to our father because he's helped us out a few times when we've needed money. Uh-oh, why are these two fighting? Oh no, they're not. I think she's just telling her a story. Did she just tell her about their parents' breakup? I think that she did. Did you see that ring that popped up above? I think that she just told her about her breakup. All right. I think we're going to have to tell the kids that, you know, there are going to be some changes definitely over the next little while. We don't know exactly what they're going to look like just yet. Oh, he has to discuss them with his partner and have them agree. Wait. Whoa. Okay. We can't tell the kids yet. We can't tell the kids yet. There's more to do. Okay, I think what we're going to do is we're going to try and build back up their relationship, at least to a place, like we're not trying to build back up their romance or anything like that. But we do want to get them to a place where they can co-parent so that we can have an amicable separation. So I think that's what our goal is right now. I think Timothy, he doesn't really know what to do. He doesn't know the right thing to do or to say. And much as I don't think is going to forgive Willow anytime soon for everything that happened. I also think he doesn't really want things to change not because it's a bad thing, but because he's afraid of what he doesn't know. So if things do change in the home, if they do decide to finalize the divorce and everything, I think he just doesn't know what that looks like, which is what's making him so nervous. When are we going to have this baby? I think we're going to have it tomorrow. We could even have it tonight. Did we get into university? Are we going to get like a little bit of something good in our lives? Oh my gosh, we did. And we can do both the regular degrees and the distinguished degrees, which is really, I think because Willow did graduate on the dean's list, she did quite well in school. So that's really good. And she got some scholarship. So I think Willow, she might be thinking a little bit about her future right now, of course. For her, you know, she doesn't have much of a professional background. She got married fresh out of high school and started having kids almost right away. So she doesn't have a ton of work experience. She didn't do any post-secondary graduation. And it can be really tough to enter the workforce after a situation like this. So I think for Willow, I think she would be, you know, she's smart and she would be thinking how she can kind of set herself up for success process and how she can get herself into the best possible position for her and her kids. And so I do think that with her scholarships, she is going to enroll in university. All right, let's do Brightchester University, and we are going to do a distinguished degree in communications. And we're not going to take any electives because I want to make sure that we are building skills that will help us in our politician career. Let me double check, but I think that this is the one that we want. Oh, a history degree could also help us. So it depends if we want to go the politician route or the charity organizer route. So we have to decide, would Willow put herself in the nonprofit sector or would she try to go into politics? This is tough. This is a tough one for me because I think her father will really influence the direction that she goes because her father is a criminal. So I do think she's definitely going to want to give back. That's a really big motivator for her. But how would she give back? Because you can definitely give back in the nonprofit sector. I think it's a very sort of like straightforward path. It makes sense. You're trying to support. But also the political career, not a lot of people think about the political career as one where you give back, but it really truly is one where you're committing your life to create change. Of course, there's lots of people that go into it for selfish purposes and power and stuff like that. But some of the best politicians, I think, do it because they really want to make a difference in the world. I think that we're not quite seeing it just yet, but I think that we want to set her up for the politician career. She might not know it just yet. She might be picking a history degree because history was her favorite subject way back when, but we're setting her up for this future that I think is going to really drive the story for Gen 2. All right, let's do it. So we've got Willow set up for a history degree. Oh, she's so itchy. Why is everybody sick in the house? Oh yeah, see, she's got swirlies as well. There's something going around this household. Everybody's just like a little bit sick. And I don't think that that tea helped us too much. So today is Mabel's birthday. And I also think we're going to be giving birth to the baby today. And it's Halloween. Let's tidy up a little bit. I don't know what to do. So they are not sleeping in the same bed. We probably should do something about that. Wait, she's having the baby. Oh my gosh, is she in labor? Wait, she's just going to have the baby on her own? Are we not going to get to go with her? What is going on? Is she in labor? Did I miss a notification that she's in labor? It's happening 6 minutes ago. Okay. So she went into the labor a few hours ago, but I didn't even notice. I think Timothy would take personal time. Should we go have the baby at the hospital? And you know what? I think Timothy would say, look, no matter what, I don't want you to have this baby alone. So I think he's going to join us. They do have some stuff to sort out too. Look, she's just like, she's ready to have this child. I think she was like trying to not make a big deal about the fact that she was like ready to birth. Go do the surgery machine. It'll be quick and easy. Probably after this many kids and twins and everything, she probably would have a C-section. Is probably the safest. So I think that this is basically like that. Congratulations, it's a baby girl. Oh my gosh. Our final baby of this gen. Oh yeah, she's not too pleased about it. What? Is our baby a vampire? Did I just see a little vampire thing above the baby? How would the baby be a vampire? Does Andy need to tell us something? Aw, little baby Blossom. She's gone. She's been taken away. I guess we'll head home. Oh my gosh, I love the name Blossom. I'm so glad we're getting to use it. So cute. How can we fit like... See, I don't think that they want their kids to know that, you know, they haven't fully worked things out themselves. So they're not going to have the kids worry if they don't have to. So I guess we're just going to keep them in this room and continue with like the bed shift work that we've been doing. There we go. How's he feeling? Pre-parental panic. He's happy about a new baby. We do know that Timothy did want more kids. That was something that he wanted. So I don't think he's completely mad about this baby. We have a birthday tonight and we have Halloween. So actually, let's get ready for all of that. Let's make sure that we make a cake though for Mabel. And I do think we have like a Halloween cake, maybe. Zombie cake. There we go. Let's do that. I want everyone to wear their Halloween costumes though. Look at her maid costume. I do want the kids to try and go trick-or-treating before it gets too late. But anyways, we can catch up. Maybe we can get to know Vincenzo a little bit. Compliment his outfit. Oh my gosh, look at Timothy's costume. He's got the face paint on and everything. Can you take a photo with Ashton? Let's take a photo together. Look, this is cute. Let's bring the baby downstairs so maybe we can introduce her to our parents. Also, we do need to see how the kids feel about the baby. I wonder if we can have the Sims go trick-or-treating. I don't know if we can go trick-or-treating at other people's houses or if we have to do it at our house. Maybe we can go grab a treat. You got a trick. Okay, so we have to hand out candy. Oh my gosh, look, she got a trick too. We have to hand out candy for that tradition. We don't actually get to go trick-or-treating. All right, well, let's get Mabel. I love her little hot dog costume, but let's get her to come and blow out her candles. We can pretend like the kids got in from trick-or-treating and now we're having a nice birthday party for her. So Mabel is off, aging up into a teen. People are coming to celebrate. I'm really curious to see what she looks like. Welcome to being a preteen. Here she goes. And so Mabel is a goofball. I think she got that a little bit from her toddlerhood. I kind of feel like she's actually probably the most chill of our kids, although she does have a little bit of like a fierce side to her, as we saw at school today. What could she be? Maybe, so, I mean, our other siblings have all of these. She could be an admired icon, but I don't know if I feel that from her. Maybe she would want to do something with a popularity aspiration. Like, maybe she wants to be a joke star like Lauren is, actually. That could make sense. Then I do think she's quite cheerful, so I think we'll do that for Mabel. Aw, I like the hair that it gave her, although it's the wrong color. I think it's actually quite nice. Can we put our costume back on? There we go. Good job, Mabel. Why don't you go grab yourself some cake? And then we need to keep an eye on if there's kids wandering the neighborhood trick-or-treating. And I do want to show the baby to our parents. I don't know that our parents have a lot of time left. Oh my gosh, look, he hugged her for her birthday. That's so cute. Aw. Aw, everyone's hugging her. That's nice. Oh my gosh, Andy just texted Timothy. Congratulations on the new addition to the family. Andy, come on. What are you talking about? This is your child. Andy, not Andy over here texting Timothy, congratulating him. Whoa, that was bold. That was very bold. Is he really trying that hard to pretend like this never happened and he never got Willow pregnant? He's just like pretending it didn't even happen, to the point where he's just like, yeah, Timothy, this child is yours. I have no part in it. I wonder how everyone else feels about the baby. I don't think they've really said anything either way. There we go. Let's get the teens out and meeting people because they don't really have any friends. Happy birthday. Shame about the party. At least someone left a book as a present. It's in your household inventory. I guess I didn't really pay too much attention to the fact that this was a party. There was just so much going on. All right, I'm gonna move the baby back upstairs. And I do think this is where we're going to end things. We are still kind of discussing exactly what's going on with our divorce with Andy, but meanwhile, we have had little baby Blossom, who is our Generation 2 heir. We have a few things to tick off with Willow before we can actually officially move on to Generation 2, but we do want to keep Blossom's story in mind as we're playing moving forward, just to make sure we're setting her up for success in her generation. And I think we've already done that by giving her her name and with a little bit of the story that we've got going on so far. So thank you everyone for watching. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm going to leave Mabel's makeover at the end, so we will still give her a new look for her preteen self, but we're going to leave here with Willow's officially starting her university homework. We will probably play through her university in the next part. So thanks everybody for watching.
Convenient, but you won't be staying friends, and you know that, sweetie, you know that. Think you knew it before, but you just ignored that. So now you won't take backs, but there's no refunds here. So you sort of hurt, it makes you see clear that you were just lost. But now you found, and you realize he wasn't at all like what you created in your mind. He wasn't even nice, he wasted all your time. You didn't even like him in real life. He said he thought it would be nice if we went for a ride in his dad's Jaguar, swept off in the moment, sitting in his car. But you know he won't take you far. And you know that, sweetie, you know that. Think you knew it before, but you just ignored that. So now you won't take backs, but there's no refunds here. So you sort of hurt, it makes you see clear. You were just lost. But now you found, and you realize he was wasn't at all like what you created in your mind. It wasn't even nice. You wasted all your time. You didn't even like him in real life. Real life. Talking about that real life. Holding on 'cause it just feels nice. But let's get back to real life. Real life. Talking about that real life. Holding on 'cause it just feels nice.